What other major challenges have you had in your life that you've had to hurdle over, and what value have you taken out of them that you've put back into your life and made a success of yourself?
Since the beginning, it's been very, very hard. I was homeless at one point in my life, grew up very poor, was physically abused by my father. But I got really tough and persistent, and my other family members, my mother and my siblings, instilled confidence in me. I always felt like I had some kind of value, something bigger than what I was in that moment. And that confidence helped me retain the drive to learn and improve. So going through walls has always been easy for me because I've just always kind of had it in the back of my mind that I could do it. I never thought that I would get to the level that I'm at in poker. And that's mainly because whenever I started, I didn't have the right group around me. I mean, you can't. In the beginning, you're just on your own, you know?
Don't know anybody.
Yeah, you don't know anybody. You're in there, and then luckily, a lot of the best people and players, we've found mutual value with one another and really developed some strong friendships. And over the course of a decade, we've all gotten better. And poker is the thing that we all love and really dive into, and can. You know, some of my best buddies are the best poker players in the world and much more gifted than me. So they've kind of put me on their back and picked me up and, you know, pushed me to the level that I'm at now, which is just like surreal. I can't believe that it's like, whoa, I get to compete on this level. It's the highest level in the game, and I'm here doing it.
I was reading some Charles Bukowski last night when I went to bed, and the guy's crazy, but I love his writing. It's like really dirty and raw, which is exactly what I am. And he was writing a poem about the time when his father died, and his father used to beat him like badly.
Yeah.
But I was reading it, and there was this almost like respect there, and I didn't understand it because that had never happened to me as a child. And the original thought is that you would be like completely anti. How did your relationship develop with your father, with him being abusive?
It's non-existent, but there is. A ton of forgiveness that I've kind of walked down the path of, and I don't carry any resentment at all in my heart anymore. It's something that negatively fueled me, but it did fuel me to get to where I'm at. That anger was an incredible motivator. And, you know, in the beginning it was quite dangerous because I didn't have the discipline to kind of hit the brakes and shut my mouth sometimes or whatever. I was very, very angry. But I also had the chip on my shoulder that no one's going to stop me, nothing's going to stop me. And then as I got older, I realized, like, whoa, that's something to get you here, but it's unsustainable to be angry and motivated. And it's been a long process, but I understand that for me, it's almost like I feel bad for him in a lot of ways, you know. I'm like, man, I can't wait to have kids. I can't wait to be a father and get to watch my kids thrive and do whatever it is that they decide they want to do, and watch them grow. And just thinking like, man, it would be a bummer to have a couple kids out there who are taking on life without you, who are becoming people, adults, successful at whatever it is that they're doing. And I don't know, it would feel like such a waste to me, you know? So it's like less anger now and more like, man, it's a shame that he can't see what I'm doing firsthand, you know. I'm sure he can see from the outside, but so it's so be it. And it's not like one of those things that I have any desire whatsoever to salvage, you know, because there's a lot more to it than, oh, we're both angry, let's make this right. It's a much more sophisticated puzzle than that, and there's some things that just can't be fixed.
I mean, I'm a father myself, you know, and my father never gave me any love. My stepfather, who I knew all my life, my biological father I never met. And people say, do you want to meet him? Like, nope.
No.
Do you want to build a relationship with your father who never gave you any love? Nope. And to me, it's kind of like family doesn't have to be blood. It's whoever treats you well and
100%.
you feel a deep connection with, right?
Exactly right, yeah. So many of my comrades that I've met through poker and now are just life buddies, lifers, you know. It's almost enviable, like, to look around and see the group around me. People are blown away, like, holy shit, these guys are your pals. I'm like, yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get it, but yeah, this is the family now.
You're very humble. I'm pretty sure they say same thing about you.
I'm entertaining in a lot of ways, I guess, but it's still just really, really deep, cemented bonds with guys that are, it's as good as blood. And yeah, it's that group's all the family I'll ever need, for sure.
And those challenges and those tough times, I imagine, given the personality and the person you are today and the values that you have, and we'll touch on values a little bit later on, I don't think you'd ever change anything, would you?
No, you can't now at this point. I mean, the damage is done, and to think about the process that a child would have to go through, it would like break my heart. But at this point, it's like, okay, we're here now, so you get the good stuff and we're working on the bad stuff. Don't ditch it. I'm Jason Koon, and I am High Stakes Poker.